Good morning. All right. Good morning, K-Val. Good morning, Angie. K-Val, let me tell you something. If that young lady who asked me to come on this early don't show up, I'm not doing anything else for anybody else. Hey, Lee. How you doing? Angie, Lee, K-Val. I'm waiting for some more people come in because I don't want to start and folks be having a fit. Oh, why did you start so early? Oh, I am so late. Oh, that made me get out my bed when I could be laying down. Okay, here I go. Look, could be laying in my bed, but no, they want me on this to do a live, and I oblige. But if they don't show up, I ain't doing it like this no more. I'm gonna do it when I want to do it. Hey, Dory Kennedy 745. Good morning, Chrissy Gen X. Good morning. Okay, I am waiting for. There's only 13 folks in this chat. Hey, Wheezy. Wheezy. If Wheezy could get up in here and it's 5:00 a.m. in the West Side, the person that asked me to do this at 8:00, I even gave it 15 minutes, right? And they're not here. Weezy, they're not here. So would I be wrong for not doing this like this anymore? Hey, Monica. Hey, Tanji. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get started because folks don't like a lot of, when people look at the replay, they don't like all of this fluff talk, okay? Thank you, Weezy. Weezy said, do me. All right, y'all, let's go. We got 20 folks up in here. Let's get it started. Good morning, guys. There were a lot of people who want to get like from the beginning what they're being charged with. I'm gonna go through the indictment again, but then I got some exclusive stuff that I have. I decided to go ahead out of all the. I got tons and tons of paperwork with this case because I started with it in the beginning, right? And I used to go downstairs in the record room, and I used to just put it on my little jump drive, and then I would just keep the stuff because you never know when somebody might need it in the future. So I have a lot of documents that most people don't have, and I have the pleasure of showing you guys something that I don't think anybody else have paid attention, or anybody. Well, I know for the regular YouTubers, they don't have this. So you guys are getting some exclusive today, okay? And it's something just for information purposes, okay? For nothing else but information purpose. So let's get started with our indictment. Everyone, let me go ahead and share this with you guys. Okay, this is the second indictment. The first one was back in May, but this one here was the one they had as of August 2000. I'm going down to the bottom for a second. This is the one they have of August. I was trying to find a date for you. Hold on. Let me go back up. Let me go. Oh gosh, where did it go? Where did it go? Lord have mercy. You see me, y'all? Y'all can't trust me with anything. Okay, let's go back up. If you guys are typing, please bear with me. I'm not looking at the typing. This was done as of, I'm trying to get the date for y'all. I think it was August 5th, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was August 5th. That's when the foreman signed it, right? Look. Yeah, August 5th. That's the true bill. August 5th. And all the, these are the signatures of the jurors, the grand jurors who indicted them. Okay? Now, originally, there were a total of 28 defendants, including Mr. Jeffrey Williams, right? And I'm going to give you all the names of the individuals. Hold on. Here's the name of all the individuals and count one. Count one. This is all the individual. Everybody that's part of this YSL has the RICO charge. Every single person that's part of this case has the RICO charge, right? And there was 28 individual. And those who are asking, why does the judge always say Khalif Adam? Because this was done in alphabetical order. Alphabetical order is the way they put this indictment together. Okay, so they went from Khalif Adam. If I screw up the name, please forgive me because I don't know how to. I mess up on enunciating people's name. So you guys, you bear with me. And I'm just trying to help out a little bit, okay? Please don't beat me up. Say, oh, she can't read. I'm gonna give you the disclaimer right now. I can't read. I can't enunciate people's name. I can't do a lot of things, but you know what? I'm here to give it to you guys. Okay? If you could get somebody else better to do it, have at it. Okay? But I'm doing it from the heart, and I want to get you guys to get some the bare basic of what this case is all about. Can you give me a thumbs up if it's okay with you? Can I get it? And I like interacting with people. So that's why if you're watching as a replay, it's not good for you. You got to be here. Got to be in class. Can I get a thumbs up, class? I know it's early in the morning. Thank you, CBBJ, Candace. Thank you, Angie. Thank you, ladies. Ladies always click in and shine. That's why I love my ladies. Thanks, Dave. Dave has to come in to thank you for representing the fellas. Thanks, Chris. Okay, so there was 28 individuals, and all these individuals got the one count of being in the gang and for the RICO. This is the RICO, okay? So I'm gonna read the names. If I screw up, just go along with me, okay? If I get it wrong, somebody put the enunciation way of how to say the names, okay? That will help. Okay, first you have Khalif Adam, right? He has a nickname called Bobby Hunt. Bobby Hunt. If you hear Bobby Hunt, you know that's Khalif Adam. You have Martinez Arnold, aka Duke. If you hear some singing in the trial of a person named Duke, you know that's Martinez Arnold. Okay, you got this one's gonna be hard for me, right? Durante BB, as Durante BB, also known as B or B. BEE or B, okay? Then you have DeMonte Blaylock, aka Bally. So these are gonna, I'm trying to help you guys to know these names. If you want to screenshot, go ahead and screenshot this so you will know every single person that is part of this case. Let me move up a little bit so you get all of it, all of the name, okay? All right, so you got Demone Blaylock, okay? Then you have Jarvis Bradford, aka Tuda. You have Justin Cobb, aka Doo-Wop. You have Cordarius Dorsey, aka Polo, aka Juicy. Now, I'm gonna try to remind you who he is. Remember, he is the client of what's his first name? Oh my God, Ponytail. I used to call him Ponytail. The attorney from Mexico. I'm not trying to be racist or anything like that. Gosh, y'all, I can't remember the attorney's name. His name is in front of my head. Jimenez. Yes, thank you. Jimenez. Jimenez is the attorney. Remember when I called him and I asked him what was the status of his case? And he said, we won. I said, huh? He says, yeah, our case was won. Okay. So basically, his case was dismissed. And remember, he's the guy who was in the sitting up in the front, and he was doing all these motions, and they would tell him to stop, and he wouldn't stop. That is who that is. Polo. The next one is Christian Eppinger, aka Briss. Instead of Chris, they say Briss because this the YSL, they don't use the letter C, right? So Chris is that big guy. The biggest guy that was in the but the youngest, one of the youngest. Okay. All right. Let me keep going because we're too slow. We have Miles Farley, aka Slatto, aka Little Miles. Guys, remember he was the light-skinned young man with that hair that was like big hair. He had the afro. Sometimes he wore it in braids. That's Farley. He's the little one. He was small on there. He looked young. And his attorney was smaller. Do you remember his attorney? Manassas, the one that used to get up there and used to get under the judge's skin. You remember that little attorney? And the one they accused of having medication out of the box. He was arrested at the court. Remember him? That's who that is. That is Miles Farley's attorney and Miles Farley. The next person is Javon Fleetwood, aka Fortray, aka Psycho. Next one is Demon Con Garlington. I told you I was gonna mess up these people's names. Demonkin Garlington, aka D, aka aka D, aka I don't even know, Scarface, because they put the X instead of the C in there. Is that right, y'all? Is that Scarface? Okay, that's Scarface. Next one is Quantavious Greer, and you know who that is? That is Mr. Jeffrey Williams' brother. Unfung. Next one is Marquavius Huey. You go, that's Mr. Matthews' client. Gray, one he calls Silver Fox. And they also call him Quay, aka Quay. The next one is DeMonte Kendrick. You guys know Yak Gotti. His mom is usually in the chat. Tasha Kendrick. The next person is Sergio Kitchen. You should all know is aka Gunna. Next one is Woonie Lee, aka Slime Life Shorty. Okay. The next one is Demise McCullen, aka Nard. Y'all remember who that was, right? I don't. Okay, the next one is Tenquavius Mender, aka Nard, aka Stunner. Okay. Now, guys, you guys remember he was another big fella, but he was sitting next to his attorney, Nicole. Remember Nicole? She's the one that got arrested because they claimed that she was giving information to somebody that they were going to go after. Supposedly she's allegedly contacted the person to tell them they were going to come after her. So that is whose attorney, her client was Minder. Okay. The next one is Walter Murphy. Of course, you all know, aka DK. He was on the one that was on the stand and all that. Okay. The next person is Jaden Myrick, aka Set Trip, aka J-Man. You guys should remember him. He is the guy that sat next to the light-skinned lady with the curly hair, and he was the one that seems like he was spaced out. And they said, remember they asked him if he took his medicine one day and all that. Yes, Freaky TY TV. Yeah, that is the white lady. Yes. But no, Myrick is the guy, the dark-skinned guy who seemed like he was like spaced out all the time. He always had a mean-looking face. That's Myrick. Okay. The next one is Quamavius Nichols, aka Quay. You know who that is. That's Mr. Harvey's client. He's the one that sits all the way in the back and has like his hair shaved around and has a long dreadlock. I'm trying to help you guys to remember these people. All right. The next one is Little Rod. Rodrelius Ryan, aka Little Rod. Y'all know who he is, and his attorney is Miss D. Williams, the little guy. All right. The next one is Antonio Sledge. This is the one I had of trouble seeing. Remember his name. His name is Monk Tunk. Okay. Next person is Travius Stephen, aka Tick, aka Slug. That is the one that he couldn't recall. That's the other I can't recall. And he kept licking his lip and drinking a lot of water. He's the one supposed to be founder of YSL as well. Okay. All right. The next one we have is Shannon Stillwell, aka Shannon Jackson, aka SB. And you know who he is. His attorney is Mr. Shard and Mr. Botts. All right. Botts is the older seasoned gentleman with the white hair in the back. Okay. The next one is Antonio Sumlin, aka Obama. Next one is Jeffrey William, aka Young Thug, aka Slime. You guys all know who that is. And the last one is Jimmy Winfrey, aka Roscoe. He is one of the ones that are last ones that got caught, arrested, and they caught him out in Vegas. He is the one that they're talking about right now. Allegedly shot up Lil Wayne's bus. So now you got all 28 defendants. Anybody have any question? So I can move on. Every single one of the defendants have been charged with this count 1, which is the RICO charge. Max, she did make bail right away, and she's just laying low right now. All right, somebody asked a question. Okay. I got a question. Can the lawyers for YSL look at the internet and get stuff off of it? So why they don't look at SETI Nash? LOL. I don't know who they look at, but I know they look at everything that the state looks at. They look at. So if something that the state has SETI Nash in it, then they look at SETI Nash as well. They look at everything. But they are very, very much familiar with a lot of YouTubers. I'm just going to tell you guys. They're very familiar with YouTubers. Just like it's state, the state is on high state. They probably in here today. But every single, they have a team that looks at the internet and they see what's going on. They see if anybody got some good information and all that. They see those that have leaks and the interrogation videos and all that kind of stuff. They see the leaks. Okay. All right. Let's go on and discuss the counts. There are 65 counts. All right. And I'm going to try to give you the title of each count. I'm not going to read it because it's going to make this live super, super long. And I'm only here with you guys until 9:30 this morning. And I'll come back this afternoon. So we're going to go through this fast. The first count is the RICO count, right? And this is one where everybody's involved. And this is what it says in the RICO part. And it's like 2 or 3 parts to this. And I'm going to give you the logistic of it. See, this is 3-part. Okay. And these are the acts. Okay. Now, the first part of this RICO, this is what it's titled. The RICO title of this, it says here. Anybody got any question before I start? Hate to say it, but I watch Mung Tunk plea video. They may be cooked. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that because you remember everybody that people thought was gonna be like, oh, it's a slam dunk. It didn't happen. You know why it didn't happen? Because you have cross. You have to go through cross, and you got you got at least 5 seasoned attorney who know the ropes. So I don't know about that. They get people flustered and upset and angry because once you get them off their game, it don't matter what they say. Their body language speaks, and they're gonna look at body language. All right, let's go. I'm gonna stop looking at people's comments in here for a minute. I'm gonna read these first, guys. Hold off with the questions. And remember, y'all, I'm giving you layman's stuff. I don't know the law. I am not an attorney. I am just an observer, just like you are. But the difference between you and I'm there every day. That's the only difference. I have thoughts, ideas, and questions just like you guys. And when I have a question, I ask one of the attorneys. All right, here we go. Here we go. I'm going to hold off the questions, y'all, okay? This is the RICO. It says they're charged with the offense of conspiracy to violate the Racketeering Influence and Corruption Organization Act, OCGA 16-14-4C. For the said accused together with unindicted co-conspirator. So they have unindicted co-conspirator, meaning, remember how they were bringing people like Kenneth Copeland, aka, what's his aka name? AKA, what's Kenneth Copeland's nickname? You guys know Kenneth Copeland? I got so many people name in my head, I can't remember everything. Because remember, hey, y'all, Little Woody, thank you, Weezy. Weezy's on time and alert in the classroom. Thank you. Little Woody, whatever his name is. Remember they bringing him up, and remember they were talking about the video. They started bringing up the other guy that y'all mentioned yesterday. There was another guy that was in the car. Remember that guy? What was that guy's name? Those that was here last night. What was that guy? Remember they put that name in it. So they're basically saying anybody that was associated with being a YSL and they were not indicted, they can bring the information of those people in it. That's why the judge rules sometimes the way he's ruling, is because even though these people are not indicted, their action also can be brought in as part of this case. He was in the car talking about Tupac and Diddy, and I did Tupac and Biggie. The same thing can happen to them, those words, and the judge is allowing that part in. But then when they're talking about the game is not part of the YSL thing, so they can't really tie game into this, okay? But the other guy, since they're claiming, they're alleging that they're part of the YSL. This is what the state is alleging. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead on. And I don't want to hold y'all any longer. I'm just gonna go. No, there was another guy, Robin, not Stillwell. It was another guy that was talking in the back of Stillwell. Stillwell did say the part about the Tupac and the that and the Biggie part, remember? But there was another guy that I was trying to mention that they adding what he said in there because they saying he's a what YSL. That was a little Woody. That was oh God, y'all gave me the name yet. Zachary. Thank you. Thank you. Zachary. It was Zachary that's saying something behind Stillwell. I know still because Stillwell is part of this case. He's an indicted co-conspirator, but there are non-indicted co-conspirator that they're adding as part of this. All right, let's go. So it says here that on unindicted co-conspirator in the state of Georgia and the county of Fulton on or between the 24th day of January 2013 and the 8th day of May 2022 did unlawfully conspired to acquire and maintain directly and indirectly an interest in and control of the United States currency. This is what it's all about, y'all. This is all of what it's all about. What makes it a RICO has to do with some money, y'all. That's the bottom line behind this. And I'm going to show you proof of that. Okay, I'm going to show you a tidbit information right after I do this and why Mr. William is the focal point of this case. It's all about money, and I'm going to show you. Got proof that it's all about money. All right, you guys know. Hey, Kim. All right, it says the United States currency and other personal property through a pattern of racketeering activity in violation of OCGA 16-14-4. A. And while associated with an enterprise, did unlawfully conspire. Conspire could be anything. You could be on the phone with somebody, mention something happening, anything that 2 or 3 people have talked about together, they calling it conspire. Okay, like for example, if Danny and I decide to get on the phone and we're talking about how to make apple pie, right? That phone conversation can be construed as conspiring because even though we're talking apple pie, we might be YSL. No, we're not YSL, but I'm just saying it's an example. We might be YSL. We on the phone talking about baking apple pie, but that phone call may not get the detail. But because I talked to Danny over the phone to make that apple pie, Danny and I are associates of the YSL. We can be pulled in as part of the YSL. This is the kind of stuff that's happening. I'm just saying, okay? I'm just giving you an example, okay? I know baking apple pie is really extreme, but I'm just telling you how extreme this stuff is. Okay? How they're using anything. And because it's under the RICO, they can use anything. That's all I'm saying. Okay? Because you guys are saying, what? That's not a RICO. Oh, this is. That's why I'm telling you, because that me and Danny are on the phone and we have association of this YSL thing. We're talking about apple pie, but because we're on that phone, we're using the intro, extra communication technology. We can be part of that RICO. We are the part of the RICO because we're using government equipment that provide currency, intro, and export, and all. It's a lot of things. I've learned so much dealing with different cases that they could turn anything into what they wanted to turn it to. Okay. And I'm gonna give you an example because I did the R. Kelly case, right? They used the camera that R. Kelly used as part of the RICO. You know why? Because the camera was made in China and it was exported here from foreign currency. You get what I'm saying? So just because y'all, it seems like it's not a RICO, they can make it a RICO. Okay, I'm just giving you guys that 411. Okay. So it says here that United States currency and other personal property through a pattern of racketeering activity in violation of OCGA 16-14-4A, and while associated with an enterprise, did unlawfully conspire to conduct and participate in directly or indirectly such enterprise through a pattern of racketeering activity in violation of OCGA 16-14-4B, as described below, and incorporated by reference as if fully set forth herein, contrary to the law of said state, the good order, peace, and dignity thereof. Okay? Part 1, conspiracy. This is where they define what conspiracy can be. Now listen carefully, guys. As associates of the enterprise Young Slime Life, herein YSL, the defendants conspire to associate together and with others for the common purposes of illegally obtaining money and property through a pattern of racketeering activity and conducting and participating in the enterprise through a pattern of racketeering in furtherance of the conspiracy. The defendants engage in the activity enumerated herein. The objective of the conspiracy include word not limited to. Now here we go. You ready? Preserving, protecting, and enhancing the reputation, power, and territory of the enterprise through acts of racketeering activity, including murder, assault, and threats of violence. You hear that, right? The next one, preserving, protecting, and enhancing the reputation, power, and territory of the enterprising by the posting of messages, images, videos, and songs demonstrating allegiance to the enterprise and a willingness to engage in violence on its behalf. Okay? Next one. Maintaining armed individuals ready and willing to preserve, protect, and enhance the reputation, power, and territory of the enterprise through the use of violence. Right? Next one. Maintaining money, weapons, and other property through acts of racketeering activity, including robbery, theft, and the unlawful sale and distribution of drugs, and obstructing law enforcement investigation and court proceeding through witness intimidation and acts upon law enforcement officers. So now, guys, do you guys get a little bit understanding of what they're saying? You got that part, right? So in a nutshell, Remember when we were talking about Danny and I with that pie making thing? Say we took a recipe that didn't belong to us. We went into the vault of who's the baking company that we could think of. Say we went into the vault of Marie Callender's the vault, and I say, Danny, you're gonna be the one to take it. Right? Say Danny went and robbed the the safe and got that secret set recipe for that pie, right? And Danny and I on the phone trying to talk about making a pie. But I didn't know Danny went in the vault and stole the pie recipe, right? Because I'm on the phone, I'm using government transactional interstate, out of state, that commerce type of stuff. I'm using the phone, which makes it possible for me to be indicted, even to get indicted federally now, right? Because we're using federal equipment and stuff, right? So Danny stole the recipe from the vault, and I don't know anything about it. But I'm on the phone because I'm trying to get the recipe. We're trying to make the pie together, get the recipe, and she stole it. But I'm on the phone with her trying to make this pie. She's giving me information that's stolen information. Okay, so now I'm part of the conspiracy because I want the pie recipe. So that this is, I'm just trying to give you guys an example. I know that pie does not sound like real, but I'm just saying, that was the recipe of Marie Callender, and they don't want it out to the world, so they put it inside of a safe. And Danny went and broke in and stole the recipe, and then gave it to me. Okay, Lou Morningstar, you have come in late into the classroom, and you got question mark, question mark, question mark. I'm giving them layman example of conspiracy. Okay. Okay, but I'm just trying to help those who don't understand when they say, "Oh, that's not a RICO, that's not conspiring." They can use those type of thing as conspiring. So that's why you got to watch who you want to get on the phone. Make sure you know who you're talking to, the background of these people. You know what I'm saying? Letting somebody inside your car and they have marijuana inside the car and all this kind of stuff. Watch it. Be careful. Basically, you're stating that it is easy to get a RICO. No, basically, I am saying that they can use anything to get a RICO. No, I'm not saying that it's easy because they got to prove it too. They got to prove the intent and what was in your mind and all this kind of stuff. But they can use it to indict you. And you got to break out the details of it later on. But to get an indictment, they said you can indict a ham sandwich because they put out a story to a grand jury in regard to that pie making. They can get you indicted. And if once they get you to court and they can prove these things, the intent behind it, then you can get in trouble. Oh, that's what you were trying to say? Okay, you're saying they can indict you. Yeah, they can basically indict you for any one of us could get a RICO. Is it feasible? Because it's a lot of money for them to go do a RICO case. And that's why most of the time, y'all, they do RICO cases with people they can get some money out of. People they think got some money, that's how they can go get a RICO. If you notice, RICO is being given to people that has big status, big money, or thought to have big money. And y'all, I'm going to stop right here for a minute. We just dealt with the conspiracy part, but I got some stuff to show you. And this is what I want to show you guys. All right, let's go. This is what I'm about to show you. Some exclusive stuff that I worked and got. Since I told you guys that I've been like working and working, getting when I'm quiet, y'all just know I'm getting information. Okay. All right, so let's so you guys, y'all know there was 28 people, right? We're gonna go down to who took plea deals and all that stuff later, maybe later on today. I'm going slowly, so just for those who don't understand what's happening to catch up type of thing. And I know some of you guys are experts at this, and you're a wizard, and you guys got a lot of information, more information than I do. But I'm just trying to get the regular people who don't know much about it, just learning about this case, get them some beginners information. Okay. So if this is like too slow for some people, I say go with the people who are way advanced and giving you what's happening now. But I'm just trying to do some recap and giving people some information and trying to break it down in regular layman's terminology so folks can understand what's happening. And I figured baking a cake is easy for people to remember, you know. All right, so now, guys, this is some of the privileged information that I have for you guys. You guys are ready for your privileged information? Y'all wanna hear some privileged information? Those who wants to see some exclusive, put your thumbs up. And can I get likes? Can we get likes in this room? Can we get the likes going up? We got 180 folks up in here. How many likes do we have, mods? How many likes do we have? And where's the young lady that got me doing this? Where's Mackenzie? Mackenzie's the one that says she wanted me to be up here at 8 o'clock to get to do some of this stuff. Where's she at? And y'all, if she doesn't show, if I don't see her name pop up in here, okay, thank you, Mikkel. Mikkel says we have 68 with 182 people in the chat. Does that seem fair, y'all? Does that seem fair that I got up to give you guys this information? I got 182 people in the chat, and only 78 people have hit the like button. Is that nice? That doesn't seem nice, right? You would think that I'll at least get half, right? Half of the 184. It was going up. Now the number's going up, 184. I mean, I might not be your favorite blogger, but I got up this morning and I'm bringing you some stuff. I'm helping you guys out, right? Right, Kiki? Kiki laughing. Kiki, Kiki, do you agree with me? This is like sad, isn't it, y'all? Thank you, Divine Queen. Okay, but let me show you guys something. And let me tell you, you guys have not seen this anywhere because I worked and I got this for y'all. Okay, y'all ready? Thank you, programmer. Y'all ready? Hey, Shortcake. Shortcake, did you hit the like button? I'm going to wait till Shortcake hit the like button, and when Shortcake come back, we'll be ready. Oh, we got 105. Good job, y'all. Y'all got me over the half. Okay, thank you. I love you guys. All right, this is something exclusive, y'all. Do you remember when I told you what it's all about? What did I say it's all about? What did I say it's all about, y'all? Let me put my finger up and show you. What is this all about? What is that? What does that little image show? What is that? The money. Thank you. Thank you, Easy. The money. The money. Thank you, Chrissy. Thank you, boss. Thank you, Quentin. It's about the money. And let me show you proof of it is about the money. Y'all ready? Y'all ready to see this? All right, here we go. This is what it's all about. Guys, they ain't fooling us. We know what it's all about. Bam! This is a motion that was set back in May of 2022. And if you see the title, what is the title saying? The title is saying motion for return of what? Property. Guys, I'm going to show you some stuff. You're going to be like, what? They have the exhibits in here, y'all. Got the receipts. And I'm going to show it to y'all. Y'all ready? It says, now come Gabriel Jacob, owner of Raphael and Company, by and through undersigned counsel, move this court for an order for the return of property pursuant to OCGA 17-5-30. Mr. Jacob shows the court the following. You ready? 1. On May 9, 2022, Jeffrey William was arrested at his home. And when he was arrested, he was wearing jewelry. Hold on. Lisa got it. Lisa said that expensive jewelry. Listen, y'all. Hold on. Wait. Everybody talking about, wow. We are in class. Pay attention, students. Pay attention, students. No talking in class. Pay attention. The jury is currently held by the Fulton who? County District Attorney's Office. I'll be darned. The jury is being held at Fulton County District Attorney's Office. The property of Mr. Jacob was wrongfully seized and needs to be returned to him. There it is, y'all. Bam. What? Do y'all see this? What did we say it was all about? The money. Guys, did we not say it's about the money? Y'all, we're going to go into detail because Mr. Jacob is not playing. He wants his stuff back. Let's see. Y'all ready? Okay. Young Thug signed a purchase order with Mr. Jacob, which state that Mr. Jacob's company will remain the sole owner of the jewelry until the balance is paid. Young Thug owes Mr. Jacob over $1 million for the jewelry. Attached. See document in Exhibit A. Y'all ready? A party grievance by an unlawful search. You know, y'all, you guys was on there already. Loyal, you know what, Loyal? You one of those kids in classroom that tells us stuff before the teacher does. You one of those kids that be in the classroom just telling it all before the class knows about it. You gotta shh, Royal, shh. Shh. Sunshine, shh. Let the other classmate learn, okay? Y'all show offs. Okay. Y'all ready? Okay. My students, my regular people, my students. You know, y'all, you know how you have somebody in the classroom, they know stuff already, and they want to tell the class. No, we want the class to learn together, people, okay? It's with the reports. Dog Glass said it's with the reports. No, she didn't. She's throwing stone, y'all. Okay, let's get serious because people that watch the replay gonna have a fit. They're like, oh, she played too much. Okay, let's go. Sorry. Terry Bynum wants to get caught up. What we're doing right now, Terry, is we're talking about why a lot of this is happening. It's because it's about the money, okay? So we're just showing an example how they jumped the gun trying to get stuff, and stuff didn't belong to Jeffrey. They seized and searched and got the stuff, you know, and it didn't belong to them. They came in there to get the stash, okay? And it wasn't even stolen property. So that's why. Okay. Here we go. Do you know Mr. Jacob? The jury did not belong to Thug at the time. Because what happened is, you know how you have payment plan? It's not layaway because Thug got the property. It's payment plan. Say like, hey, you bought a TV, right? And you didn't have all the money, and they say, okay, hey, you give us 50% of what the TV costs, and you could take it home, but you still. It's like you paying a car note. That's what it's like, y'all. Paying a car note. That's what it's like. You got the car, you're driving the car. You don't fully own the car, but the car is in your name because it is your car. No, not consignment. Not consignment. No. It's like car note. Car note. Not consignment. Car note. You know, half of y'all, when y'all paying car note, you really don't own the car yet, really. Because as soon as you miss a certain amount of payment, they take it back. But your name is on it. You go to the motor vehicle and you sign it. Yeah. Your car, no, we don't lease a car. We just buy it. It's like you own in your house. You still got a mortgage. Let's do it that way. Do you lease your house? Same different. It is the same different. Okay. Like, okay, let's do a mortgage. Let's do a mortgage, okay? You live in the house, you get all the benefits, a tax write-off, and all this kind of stuff. Finance. Thank you, Dave. Dave won the award for today of being the smartest kid in the class today. Dave got it. Finance. He's financing the jury. Okay. There it is. Thank you. Thank you, Dave. All right, let's go. Thug signed a purchase order with Mr. Jacob, which state that Mr. Jacob's company will remain the sole owner of the jury until the balance is paid. Thug owes Mr. Jacob $1 million for the jury. See attached document in Exhibit A. Okay, so we read all that about the party's grievance, and then an unlawful seizure. Okay, they did the unlawful seizure in search of pre-trial and pre-indictment. See, they took the stuff before there was a trial and before there was an indictment. They went and took the man's stuff. No court today. No, they went and took the man's stuff. Okay, so Mr. Jacob is coming back. He wants the state to give him his stuff because Mr. William don't fully own it because it's being financed and y'all took it. Y'all trying to take my stuff. Now, until Mr. William pay me my $1 million, I want my stuff back because y'all did this unlawful search and seizure. And y'all took my jewelry along with Mr. Thug's stuff. Give me my stuff back. Okay. All right. So it says, it's okay. We're gonna keep going down. Conclusion. Let's go down to the conclusion. Basically, he wants his stuff back. In conclusion, wherefore, because the seizure of Mr. Jacobs' property jewelry was unlawful, he requests this court to order the state to return all his seized property. In an alternative, Mr. Jacob requests the court conduct a hearing to inquire into these matters, so he can present evidence and exhibits showing his ownership of the jury. Respectively submitted the 17th day of June 2022. Y'all ready to see the receipts, y'all? Y'all ready to see the receipts? Y'all, good morning, Dee Dee. Y'all ready to see the receipt? Here we go. All right, here we go, y'all. Exhibit 1. Look at this, y'all. Look at this. A diamond ring. Do you see the prices of these things? What? Royal. Miss Class, know it all. Royal. Come on. Y'all, Royal, and then she got her teammate Tall Glass up in here now. The teammate, the two, and what was the other one? What's the other person that was Sunshine? That was the other one. Y'all sit in the classroom and be quiet, okay? Y'all be quiet in this classroom, okay? I'm just gonna tell you, don't be a know-it-all, okay? They coming up in the classroom telling the class what's the stuff that's happening before we show it. You want me to enlarge it? Okay, I'll enlarge it for you. All right. Can y'all see this? Yeah. Can you see that? Okay, we're gonna go up now. So it's $1,035,000, right? No, that's not 35,000. 1,035,000. Okay. All right, let's go. Oh my God. You know what? Now we're getting bad people in the class. Kenzie, don't let me take that chair and put y'all in the timeout corner. All right, here we go. It's a white diamond ring, right? We got a 20-carat diamond stud. We got a green emerald necklace. We got 2 rows of white diamond chain. We got one diamond cross, right? We got a just date rose and steel Rolex watch. That was 35,000. We got 2 diamond dog tags. Okay. We got a white diamond wedding band ring. Oh, who's getting married? Okay. We got 2 diamond dog tag. Okay. And it comes out to the value of is 1,140,000. And the retail amount they gave is 1,035,000. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Go get some more stuff. And this is the receipt, right? You see that? Let's go. Got more stuff. Come on. Because this is another receipt. They gave it wholesale. This is him owning it. This is how he got it. He got it on June 7, 2021. Oh, it says all sales are final, exchange only. Okay, this is where you see this. Look at that. Look at that, y'all. He bringing all his receipts. Uh-oh. Look at that. Look at that, y'all. You see that? Okay. He's showing his receipt of what he has had it in his stuff for. Okay, we got this. Okay, this is the ring on his finger. Look at the ring. Look at that big old diamond. Ain't a big old diamond? Look at it. Look at that. Look at that ring, y'all. Look at it. You see that? That thing big. This is the emerald necklace. You don't see it green because it's a black and white screen paper. This is the emerald necklace they're talking about. Look at that. This is that wedding band. All diamonds around it. Look at that. Lord have mercy. Nice shot. Look at the Rolex watch. Look at that Rolex watch. And you even give the serial number of that Rolex watch. Look at the cross. The diamond cross. $94,600. You guys are bad. This is the diamond studs, the earring. You see that? Okay. Look at that. This is the wings. The wings that he was talking about. This is a dog tag they were talking about, the 2 dog tags. You see how the Young Thug's thing is on there? The goods delivered in condition, not commercial. They're going to give it to them within 15 days. This is a percentage. I guarantee A+ diamond, blah, 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 blah. We're not going to read all that. Okay. Okay. A collateral, the amount of 700,000 he put down. Got the signature. You see how they get signature? It says here 1 million payment. Next few days, no less than 2 months. This is billed to aka as Jeffrey Lamar Williams, aka Young Thug. And that was purchased on August 13th, 2021. Right? So $575,000. And this is for those things. Okay, for that. The next one is the next invoice. That is for the men dog tags. And that was for they were given to Sergio Kitchen, aka Gunna. You see that? See that, y'all? I see that? You see that, right? Okay. And it says Young Thug, and jury's coming from New York. Okay, look at that one. Look how much payment he paid. Total was $400,000. He paid $200,000 on it. Okay, here we go. This is a necklace. This is the wedding band and the necklace, right? $20,000. You're right. There was $5,000 for that wedding band. You were right. Okay, and that's it. All right, y'all. And we say what it was all about. They jumped the wagon before. So you see that. But guys, I told you I can only be up here with you guys till 9:30 because I have an appointment at 10 o'clock. I just wanted to give you a little bit of something. And then we'll continue tonight. Because you know me, I told you I got documents still galore. So I know you have a lot of questions. All I can do is give you information. Some question I can't answer because I don't know. I'm not in the head of the people that's involved in it, so I don't know. Danny said, Danny, we better not talk about no apple pie. If I see you having apple pie, if y'all see me having an apple pie, don't look at me and Danny. Do not look at us because she didn't steal the vault recipe. She did not steal it. It was just an example, government. It was just an example. Don't be trying to get me and Danny inside of a RICO, okay? We're just giving an example, okay, y'all? My goodness. But, okay, as I was telling you guys, the information I got it's all public information. What I have just shown you is no secret or anything like that. It's just I'm a very diligent person. I like to know the ins and outs. So I do dig, I do research. As far as researchers mean, go to the courthouse and get on their computer and find out what document that I want to read and stuff like that, even though I don't know how to read. That's what they say. But anyway, in my past life, I think I was a teacher. And that's why I like to take time to help people to understand some things. This is just so overwhelming. And I can imagine being on that jury and not getting the information like we're doing right now, breaking things down. They're getting things thrown at them by people's stories, and they don't know what's facts and what's Memorex. You know what, Doc? In the corner. You hear what Doc is asking me to go get the report? Doc, in the corner. Dr. TTH, in that corner right now. She wants me to go get the report. The report that supposedly that Gaither don't have. She wants me to go on the 5th floor and ask for that report. Not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Danny, see, she tried to get me she really tried to get me part of that mess. It's supposed to be public record, so I don't know how would I get in trouble. I wouldn't get in trouble, but would they give it to me? That's the question. Would the fifth floor give it to me? I doubt it. I doubt the fifth floor would give it to me, wherever that fifth floor is. All right, guys. You guys have a great day. I got about 8 minutes left, and I got to get myself ready. I have a 10 o'clock appointment. I will be back later on. As I promised, I was going to share with you guys some of my exclusive recording from my camera, and I'm going to do that, okay? You guys, I hope you guys enjoy what you have learned. I'll be back after my appointment. I got to see how long this it's a long story, but I just have to finish my appointment that I need to take care of. And then eventually I'm going to go to AT&T and check on that what do you call it? That so much is in my head, so half of the time I can't remember what I'm talking about. The hotspot. Yeah. I'm going to go to AT&T and check to see about the hotspot and see because some of you guys in here made the promise that I was going to take care of that, the bill on the monthly bills and stuff like that for that, because I ain't trying to get no extra bill up in here, okay? I pay enough. I pay enough subscription and all this crap for this channel, okay? I ain't making the big bucks like everybody else. I'm still a little peon. But as long as y'all keep hitting that like button, that's going to help me to get some muna from YouTube. Because I ain't trying to beg y'all every day. Because I don't like begging. All right? Thank you, Weezy, for joining. I don't like begging. I don't like having a cup, shaking that cup and say, hey, y'all, I don't like that. Okay? But some people came in this chat and said, hey, let's get Miss Sylvia that hot spot. Y'all saw what they said in here. Y'all saw it. So I'm going to hold y'all to the fire on that one. So I'm going to AT&T after my appointment, and then we're going to go together and look and see what they're talking about, because we don't want to keep getting cut off. All right. Shout out to my new sub. I am so glad you guys are here. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you, Weezy, for a membership. Thank you, guys. I just love doing this. I love the piece of bringing information, right? And we're gonna get Mr. Matthews for the ladies on Monday. I promise. Okay. I got 26,200. What? Y'all, every day we're growing. Shout out to Seti Nash, y'all. He's the one been giving out my name, and folks been coming up in here. Woo woo. Well, I'll see you guys later. But those that are coming in later on this afternoon, I'm not going to give you the time because I'm one of those type of people. If I give you the time, something always tend to happen, and then I'm not able to get on at that time. And then y'all be like, oh, she said she was going to get on. She lied. Well, according to Seti, we all lie. Okay? We all lie. Don't act like you don't lie. You lie too. Some lies are intentional, and some lies are not intentional. So I happen to do the lies that are not intentional. My mind and heart is trying to get there, but things happen. So I won't give you the time. But as soon as I get out of this meeting that I have, I'm still talking because I still have 5 minutes. Well, as soon as I get out this meeting that I have, that day when law and crime went down is when you grew, not SETI. Oh, okay. ETX. Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you. Oh, okay. Can't help though. Can't say that. Oh, he did help, y'all. Okay. He's right. The day that law and crime did not come up, that's when half of you guys was introduced to me. He's right on that. I did, but the continuous growth that's happening now, because most of those people went back to law and crime. You remember that, right? Only a few stayed, and I thank God for those that did stay. But every day I've been hearing him giving me shout outs. See, there it is. There it goes. Lisa just said right there, she was sent by SETI. There's a lot of people. Infamous Sylvia is a sexy woman. We got to talk privately. Well, hold on, John. I'm married. Let me tell you, John, there's stories out about me that you don't know. And I'm infamous for a reason, okay, y'all? I'm infamous for a reason. People will come and tell you all bad stuff about me. Let me tell you, some of it is true, but most of it is not, okay? I came through law and crime. I'm staying with you. Oh, thank you, nurse. Okay, I see SETI. I see a lot of people from SETI, EX, ETX. So you gotta give SETI his props, y'all. Gotta give SETI his props. Lisa said, stand down, child. Listen, y'all, let me just tell y'all something. I'm not gonna say anything because if I say something, somebody's gonna say they're gonna get upset. But God has given me a gift, and I use it every day. You know what that gift is? My ability to speak softly. Okay? Think about it. You guys have a great afternoon. Again, may the Lord watch between me and thee while we're absent, one from another. Have a good afternoon. I'll see you guys later. Bye.